The United States of America has a snow problem, specifically the western United States. I think when we talk about water, we often think about rain as one of the fundamental ways to refill our available water supply. But the western United States actually depends on snow, specifically the snowpack. In the western United States, it is estimated that 75% of the water supply comes from access from melting snow. The western United States has basically a big water credit card, the snowpack, which accumulates in the winter at high altitudes and in mountains, and then begins to pool and starts to melt and accumulate water supply in spring, and then is slowly released through spring and summer. This creates, as I said before, 75% of the access of water in the western United States. And this year, that snowpack is essentially gone, and it was really barely there to begin with. In six western states, we had one of the warmest winters ever recorded. And so, what this specifically means is that that snow did not come down as snow, it was rain, and it did not accumulate and store as the snowpack. On top of this, the Colorado Basin snowpack is already at the lowest level recorded ever in history. On top of all of this, we are experiencing that region a 500-year heat wave, and we have temperatures that have been 15 to 20 degrees higher than is typical. And what not a lot of people are discussing is the fact that a lot of that water is actually going to evaporate before it ever trickles down. So it won't even enter the water supply, but for evaporation. One water expert said it's going to evaporate off before it even has a chance to hit the stream. Technically, by raw numbers, there was a drought in 2002, which was actually a bit worse. But the problem and the difference is we had more water in reservoirs than we do right now. This is both a conversation and compounding problem of weather and bad water policy, especially in the West. And while this is certainly very intense news, the reason I'm telling you this is why it's more important ever to be very mindful of the policy going into the use of water everywhere, especially for things like data center. I'm giving you this information not to make you panic, but to give you the information you need to have conversations with your friends, your family, and your officials about how we use our water responsibly. I saw a comment from someone in Colorado. I live in a small Colorado mountain town at 9,600 feet. There is no snow at my house or on the south-facing slopes above it that go up to 13,200 feet. Every time I look at it, my brain short circuits a little. So we have less snow because a lot of the snow became rain. We have a low total accumulation snowpack. We have a 500-year heat wave and a region of the United States that depends on this for 75% of their water usage. I'm not telling you this because I want you to worry. I'm telling you this because I want you to have the information to demand better from the people that you can demand it from. So whether you're in Colorado or Nevada or California, it's all of our water and it deserves our protection.